Okay, so picking up from where we left off in the part 1 video, we have our results page. So now we need to set up the if action for this select button here. So let's go back and look at our select button and see what the value was. The value is select customer. So we want to have an if action that equals select customer. Let's bring that up. I've already got it here. So we want to handle the click action of this select button. So if action is select customer, then what we're wanting to do is to display Gideon Paris with all of his information. So we got here by searching by last name, but this time last name will not be enough because a lot of times last name is just going to give you lots of customers with the same last name. So if we look back at our table in the database, it's our customers table, we remember that the customer ID was auto increment. It's not on our form. So we look for our unique key, and if remember, the email address was a unique key to each row, so email is unique to every row in the table. So that would be the best way to grab this row, is with the email address. So if we go back to the search result list and we look at our select customer select button, you'll notice that I do have a hidden field in here for name equals email. And for a hidden field to work correctly, you must have the value in as well. So we echoed customer email in the box to make sure that we pass that value with the select button when it goes to the next page. So let's go to, now that we know we need our email address, let's go to our index page. And let's do just that. Let's get the email address value so we can use it to create a function. So email address, let's go to customer DB and let's create a new function to search by email address. Okay, so we've got a function select customer email. Select all values from customers table where email matches the text box. The table. We prepare a query, we bind it, and we save in an array named customer. So now let's use that customer array and let's display the results in a table. Oh, we already did that. So let's when we hit the select button, let's use that customer value to populate our fields and our new form. So we need to create a new form. So let's widen this out a little bit so we can see it. Let's select this button here. Great. Alright, so we've got a view update customer, first name all the way through password, all the fields. We do have them populated. And we have all of our values for our text boxes named correctly, so we'll be passing the values to the next statement. We also have our values set in for each one so that we populate. We used our customer array to be able to populate each one of these text boxes with its index of customer array, index last name, address, so on and so forth. And then you'll want to make sure that for your values, if you have an empty field, that you have your required set as well as your on submit require right here. Return verify, and then you want to have required in your boxes. For this field here, because it's email and because it's read-only, we don't want the user to be able to change that. So I set the read-only down here to the text box. So all we did to wrap it all up was we got our email address, created a function called select customer by email. So let's bring that up. Select customer by email, load those result sets into customer, and then we used customer on the form to be able to display the values by their index. And then when we're done, all we have to do is display our page now. And this is a repetition that you'll notice through the next couple of assignments. The next couple one gets a little more complicated, but it's all the same thing. It's getting the value, using the value in a function, loading it into the result set into an array, using the array to display values, and then displaying your form by including your page. And this is our selected customer page right here. So that wraps up part 2. I hope that helped a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. And see you guys later.